8:30 Thursday, the most remarkable and controversial documentary ever made. The events you will witness are real. A love story, a story of dignity, the toughest decision anyone could be asked to make. This is the television special that shocked the world. Now showing on television for the first time, Death on Request, Thursday, 8:30 on Channel 9.
It's salutationally good, salutationally nice, it's salutational, you see.
How do you spell that?
D-R-A-I-S-E, D-R-A-I-S-E.
On December 6 and 7, Diners Club members can enjoy 2 exclusive nights of Christmas shopping at David Jones. From 6 p.m. till 10 p.m, the David Jones City Store will open just for Diners Club members. Every purchase will earn double the usual Ansert Frequent Flyer points, and you could win a trip to Europe with Singapore Airlines. Join Diners Club now and earn double frequent flyer points at David Jones on December 6 and 7.
You told Okamura this is our only chance to get the signature. Of course you did. Poor devil, he must be stressed.
NEC's colour ultralight notebook is the only one with revolutionary pen technology.
I sign on screen.
Which enables you to write directly onto the screen.
Now, teach you to dance.
He got it.
Our vision is to make doing business so much easier. NEC.
Style is the ability to catch the eye without causing alarm.
Freedom is being able to get up and go whenever the mood takes you.
Independence is always being able to travel at your own pace.
Style is everyone remembering your name long after you've gone.
Our 100% Australian beef is just one reason to buy McDonald's hamburgers, but it's a good one.
After 21 years, Australia's longest-running and most successful daytime variety show comes to an end. 8:30 Friday night, join us for a very special celebration. 21 years of Midday, a television event not to be missed on Channel 9.
Newsbreak, brought to you by National Mutual.
Good evening, I'm Jo Hall. Wild storms have caused chaos across Sydney, unroofing buildings, disrupting train services and blacking out many areas. Emergency workers expect the clean-up to take all night after the front rolled across the city in less than an hour.
Lightning storms across Sydney were the first signs of the violent winds that were about to hit. In just an hour, the storm swept the city from the Blue Mountains and out to sea, the damage bill expected to run into hundreds of thousands. Sydney's west was one of the worst hit areas. At Campbelltown, at least half a dozen homes faced demolition. One family was trapped when their home was hit. In the mountains, a scene of carnage, 40 trees uprooted, cutting power lines, a number of homes ripped apart. Closer to the coast at Seaforth, lightning tore through one home, crushing a garage.
And all of a sudden this roof just flew off from the top of the house and landed in the tree. It saved me, actually. I was sitting in the car.
Next door, 3 children were trapped when a sunroom collapsed.
One's got cuts on her head and forehead and around her eyes.
I'm getting
and she's at Manly Hospital at the moment. The other 2 seem all right.
The State Emergency Service was flooded with more than 200 calls. Power is still cut to at least 40 suburbs. The storm first swept through country areas. Near Wagga, a mini tornado ripped roofs off at least 8 homes. In northern Victoria, Benalla residents described a great gust of wind that came from nowhere and tore the town apart. In the path of the violent storm, the hospital.
The staff tell me that it was like a bomb exploding when a large section of the roof blew off.
Patients were evacuated, but there were no injuries. Michael Usher, National 9 News.
Victory for the Liberals in the Kooyong by-election has boosted the stocks of leader Alexander Downer, with new MP Petro Georgiou saying the party's standing could be further improved.
The Liberals were bracing for a backlash in Kooyong. Turmoil over Alexander Downer's leadership, coupled with the retirement of Andrew Peacock, pointed to trouble.
The party should reflect on what it would be possible to do if there were unity, discipline and cohesion.
Mr Giorgio won 56% of the primary vote, 63% two-party preferred, all but equalling Andrew Peacock's last majority. A bad result in Kooyong would have once again turned the spotlight on Alexander Downer's leadership. Instead, he's been given an important boost.
We did have some difficulties in the lead-up to the by-election, and had that not been the case, we would have done even better.
Prime Minister Keating's also been speculating about political outcomes. He believes the Liberal Party's problems are so deep it can't possibly hope to win the next election. Peter Harvey, Canberra.
Salvage crews have finally won their battle to free the stranded Tasmanian catamaran Condor 11. 5 tugs managed to haul the vessel off rocks in Hobart's Derwent River.
The new $40 million vessel hit a reef during speed trials 6 weeks ago and, to the embarrassment of her owners, defied repeated attempts to drag her clear. But today, as anxious locals watched on, the rescue mission finally succeeded.
Moving off.
A few more metres and the reluctant Condor floated free.
Yeah, she's underway. All tugs, she's afloat. Well done, tugs, well done.
Once away, the 78-metre Condor was headed towards the dry dock for damage assessment. The repair bill could run to $5 million. Sally Lewis, National 9 News.
The third and deciding rugby league test between Australia and Great Britain will be played early tomorrow morning. While the home side is desperate to break a 24-year Ashes drought, the Aussies remain favourites. Coach Bob Fulton happy with his team's preparation.
So I can't ask any more of them. It's all basically up to game time now. Let's get on with it.
Check local guides for Nine's coverage. To cricket, Zimbabwe has lost the opening match of its Australian tour, going down to Western Australia in Kalgoorlie. Reid and Julian both took 3 wickets, some big hitting by Paul Strang boosting the visitors' scorecard.
Meanwhile, only 3.5 overs were bowled in the tour match in Hobart because of rain. England, still struggling to avoid the follow-on, added just 5 runs. A brilliant bowling display from paceman Troy Corbett has clinched Victoria outright victory in the Shield match against Tasmania. The home side set a target of 275, but it was never challenged, Corbett finishing with 6 for 42. And bad light stopped play an hour before stumps in the clash between Queensland and New South Wales at the Gabba. The Bulls are 4 for 114 in their second innings, still 152 behind, with tomorrow the final day. Andrew Bansley, National 9 News.
Scotland's Andrew Coulthard has won the Australian PGA, outplaying his rivals in difficult conditions. Coulthard hung on to beat Queenslander Terry Price with Mike Harwood a further shot back. Overnight leader Paul Devonport dropped a shot on the second, opening the door for his rivals. Price threw out the challenge with successive birdies, but it was Coulthard who handled the conditions best. Despite a scare on the last, he had the title in the bag. Finally, a look at tomorrow's weather. Fine in Sydney, Canberra, Adelaide, Perth and Darwin. Showers for Melbourne, Hobart and Brisbane. And that's all the news for now. Good night.
Thinking of a number between 8 and 10.
I am the most ticklish person in the world.
I am in training for Sydney 2000.
I am living in the 70s. What a hideous land.
I'm going to beat Ray Martin.
I am tone deaf. I am on these stairs.
I am actually able to play this.
I am just like you. We are everyday people. I am just like you. We are everyday people.
I am not a morning person.
I am really happy being a father. Second time round.
I am an adventurer at heart. I'm not very good at changing nappies.
I am a very mature young gentleman.
I am just like you. We are everyday people.
I am a huge Streisand fan.
I am a very keen guy.
I am always looking for a wild angle on a story.
So I'm sorry. Can you do it again?
I am just like you. We are everyday people.
I am Channel 9.
I am Channel 9.
I am Channel 9.
So am I.
We are Channel 9 people.
I am going to squirt you now.
programme proudly brought to you by UNOS, an obsession with perfection.
The following program is classified M. The Nine Network recommends viewing by mature audiences. It contains violence and coarse language.
She's flying home.
87 gold medals, 52 silver, 43 bronze,
Gold to McGee.
and 1 breakfast cereal. Kellogg's Sustain, the great tasting balance of grains, fruits and nuts, developed by the Australian Institute of Sport for longer lasting energy, was the official breakfast cereal of the most successful Commonwealth Games team ever.
If Kellogg's Sustain keeps energy in my day longer, imagine what it can do for you.
Work truck that's cut out to take the rough stuff. You want a Nissan Navara. And right now, all Navara single cabs come with free air conditioning. Nissan Navara with free air. Just wait till you drive it.
Oh no! Oh, Brian!
Just pick up the phone and we'll rush to your home. We'll get the job done fast because we're the experts.
That was quick.
And it's all guaranteed.
Remember Over O'Brien for fast glass replacement.
The Black Douglas is now available beautifully gift boxed with a bonus whiskey tumbler.
Bloody beautiful.
Hurry, limited stocks now available.
Who wants some? What about you, Jeremy? Do you want some ham? Who else wants some ham? Rachel, what about you?
Anybody else for an orange juice?
Jamie?
At ABS, we don't just stop trucks and cars. We stop them safely. Stop at ABS.